Please, if you are online, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Random Act of Kindness. If you are online, please drop your comment. If you can see me, if I'm audible, please drop your comment if you can see me and if you can hear me. Good morning, everyone. Yes, if you can see me, please, and if you can hear me, I want you to drop a comment before I proceed. I don't just want to be talking alone. Thank you. Please kindly invite others. Tell them we have started, the program have started. Please invite others, share. Let them know that the program has started. If you can hear me, please type in the comment section loud and clear, please. If you can see and if you can hear me, I want you to type yes. And can you hear me, please? I need a confirmation. Thank you. Invite others, let them know that we have started. So welcome to another episode of a Random Act of Kindness. Thank you, Queen Olori Adeleke Olayinka. Thanks for joining us. So this is another beautiful Friday. And we always come on live on the 4G Community Impact Initiative for Random Act of Kindness program. So 4G is all about God. We are all about goal, grow, and glow. We are not religious biased. We respect all types of religions because we believe that humanity is religion. Thank you, Queen George Ruth Ethem. Thanks for joining us. Please, let's invite others. My name is Queen Adeyemi Adejoke Adebi, and I'm your host for today's episode of Random Act of Kindness. And today is promising to be beautiful. You will enjoy us. And the topic we are treating today is trust. Please, let's share the program. Share to groups, share to your page and your wall, your stories. Let people know that we have started. Let's invite others and always press the love button. Thanks. Yes, thank you, King Yomex Udology. Thank you for joining us. So today's topic is trust. We're going to be discussing trust. How is it important to us? What is the importance of trust? How can we build it? And what are the disadvantages of lack of trust? If you don't trust somebody, there are some disadvantages. So what are the disadvantages? Those are the things we are going to be treating this morning. What is trust? I want us to please, let's contribute. I want to learn from you. So let's contribute. What do you understand by trust? If you hear trust, what comes to your mind? In my own simple definition, I define trust as believing in somebody or something, relying on them, believing their ideas, their strength, their energy, believing in them. That is what I define trust to be. Trust is confidence. You have confidence in something. You rely on something or someone. So that is what I define trust as. So in my own simple definition, I want to learn from you to divine trust, what you understand by trust. Please let us see your love reaction. Press the love reaction, press it. And let's invite others. Share. Go and press. I want to see the love reaction as many times as possible. Let's press it. So that is trust. You believe in something or someone. You believe in their strength, their ideas, the quality of something. You believe. That is what we call trust. And is the feeling of psychological safety that you have in something or someone. You have that psychological safety. So what is psychological safety before I proceed? Psychological safety is you having rest of mind without fear. Now you will not have fear. That is ability to be yourself without fear. You be yourself, you relax. There is no stress in you. That is what psychological safety is. Yes, thank you, Queen Akinloye Ahmed Medinat. Trust is when you believed in someone or you confide in them. You have to trust somebody before you can confide in them. You have to know that the secrets you are sharing with them, the ideas you are sharing with them is safe with them. before you can confide in somebody. So you first have to trust in somebody before you can confide in them. So that is trust. You believe that something that someone promised you, that person will surely fulfill it. That is trust. So now we all sleep and we trust God that He will wake us up the following morning. We don't know what is happening during the midnight. That is because we trust in our God that He will surely wake us up. Yes, thank you, Queen Beauty. Anita, trust is to rely on another person because you feel safe with them and have confidence that they will not hurt you. That is it. You have confidence that that person will not hurt you. That is what we call trust. Queen Haina, Yomide Esther, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Trust is when you believe on someone or something. Yes, you rely on them. Totally. Like now, most of us used to bus commercial bus or bike. That you have some level of trust in the driver that that person knows what he's doing. That person is competent to drive you safely. That is when some people will even sleep off in the car, in the bus. Some people will sleep. So because they have trust in them. Facebook user, trust is gone. So trust is something that two parties can build over time. Trust is not something that you can buy, but it's something that you build as time goes on. You would have tested your loyalty. After your loyalty is being tested, after your strength and the competency of that person is being tested, that is when you build trust gradually. Between spouses, you build trust, because trust is very important in every relationship, in all types of relationship. Trust is believing someone's strength. Yes, that is trust. You believe someone's trust. I've mentioned the example of a driver, of a public transport driver. You trust in their strength. You trust in their ability that they will drive you safely to your destination through the help of God. So trust is very important in all types of relationship, whether in husband and wife relationship or in an organization, in a community. Trust is very important. It is the yardstick in which you build your relationship. Without trust in the relationship, that relationship is useless. So you have to trust the person you are dealing with, believing in them, rely on them. That is trust. Thank you, everyone, for that lovely contribution. Trust is built for a long time and can be broken in seconds. I tell you, that is it. You can build trust for 10 years, and if you prove to be disloyal or dishonest within a second, that trust will be gone. And let me tell you, a trust is just like glass, a glass cup or glasses. So trust is like glass. Once it is broken, it can never go back to the previous state. There is no amount of the apologies. There is no amount of amendment. It will never go back to the previous state. Immediately, okay, you are right. Thank you, Queen Mary Jimo. Thanks for joining us. Please, let's invite others. And trust is, I have told you that when people trust each other, they will be willing to share the ideas. They will be willing to share secrets with themselves. They will not hide anything from themselves if they trust each other. We have so many besties. You call them are my besties because they have trusted themselves to some level that my secret is safe with this person. My ideas is safe with this person. So you can share your ideas together. When you trust that person, you can share your secret and you communicate freely when you trust people you are dealing with. In an organization, trust is very important. Trust is leaning on person. Yes, like yardstick, you believe that that person will not let you down. That is trust. You lean on people. And the reason why trust is important, why is trust important is very important. We need it in our day-to-day activities. Trust is very, in everywhere you find yourself, trust is very important. And that is the essential, trust is essential, whether in personal relationship, whether in an organization, whether in the society, in the world as whole. Trust is very important. When you trust somebody, you share everything with the person. Yes, thank you, Queen Patient Omanedu. Thank you for that contribution. When you trust somebody, you share everything with the person without fear. You won't be afraid that you won't be scared that maybe my secret will be leaked, maybe my secret will be exposed, when maybe my words will be used against me. No, there will not be doubt. There will not be elements of doubt. And why is trust important? Why is trust important? Trust creates psychological safety, as I have mentioned earlier. What is psychological safety? Psychological safety is the ability to be yourself without any fear, without stress. You just be yourself. You feel relaxed wherever you find yourself. You will be relaxed. There will not be tension. That is psychological safety. When you are in your workplace, if there is trust there, you will be relaxed to carry out the task given to you. You will not be scared that maybe what if I mention something now, you will not be scared. Maybe that thing will cost you your job, or maybe if I say anything, they will use it against me. No, you will just do your own thing because trust is in that organization. And in child to parent relationship too, your children will relax that once I say this thing, my mom or my dad, my parents will not stop loving me. So they will have that psychological safety. They will have that psychological safety that whatever I say or whatever I do will not be used against me. So trust creates psychological safety. Another thing is that it encourages fast decision making. It encourages fast decision making in an organization now. There is division of labor in our organization. Each person will be given a task so that they will reach conclusion on time. So if there is trust that whatever task we give to this person, that we trust his competency, we trust our competency, that we surely, and anything that he does or anything that she does, we surely bring positive results. So they will be able to make decision faster. It will not take time because that person have proven to be competent in the time past. So trust will help them to reach conclusion on time. They will not have to waste time unnecessarily on investigating any idea that any person brings to an organization. So trust encourages fast decision making. Another thing is that trust improves communication. You'll be open to yourself. You'll be able to communicate freely. You will not be hiding anything from yourself. Between a romantic partner, like your husband and wife, you won't have any reason to hide anything from yourself. You will communicate freely. So, and there will be happiness. Even your mind will be free. So if you keep so many things within yourself, the burden will just be too much. But if you pour it out, you will feel free. You will be relaxed. So if there is trust, the communication will be smooth. You will be able to communicate freely without hiding anything from each other. Another thing is that trust promotes self-confidence. If you trust yourself that this idea that is coming to my mind, I trust myself, I trust God that this will bring positive results, then it will surely bring positive results. So you have to trust yourself too. You have to trust your ability. You have to trust that idea that is coming to you, and you have to trust God that is dropping that idea into your mind, that I trust my God that for him dropping this idea to my mind, this thing will surely bring positive results. Thank you, Queen Queen Oluwatoyin Ojo. Thank you very much. More wisdom to you too. Thank you for joining us. And another thing is that trust increases productivity in our organization. The way you reach conclusion faster, then your level of productivity will increase. You'll be able to produce what you have to produce on time. But in a situation where you don't trust yourself, that you take time to reach a conclusion, that means your productivity will reduce. So if there is trust in our organization, it will increase productivity. First thing is to trust God. Yes, thank you, Queen Temitope. So another thing is that it facilitates meaningful connection. If you trust the person you are dealing with, you will be connected. That bond within you will be so deep that people will not be able to see. They will just be wondering, what is it? And you are too deep into each other. You are too connected because there is trust in you. So if you have trust in the person you are dealing with, if you have trust in something, there will be meaningful connection. Another thing is that trust reduces stress. I have mentioned it earlier. Trust reduces stress. If you are the person that doesn't have psychological safety, you will be stressed. You want to do this, you want to do that, you just be stressed. But if you have trust in your co-worker, if you have trust in your employee, it will reduce that stress on you. You will be able to delegate some responsibilities to them, and because you trust them that they will carry out that thing that you ask them to do effectively, then the level of stress on you will be reduced. Yes, trust brings solid connection. Thank you, Queen Oluwaseyifunmi Elujoba. Thanks for that beautiful contribution. And trust is good for communities too. In a community you find yourself, you have to trust yourself. If there is trust in a community, so there will be happiness in that community. So that is the reason why trust is very paramount. Everywhere you find yourself, you will have trust. Like the example that I mentioned earlier, that you have some level of trust in the driver that is driving. That's the reason why you can sleep in that bus. That's the reason why you are able to sleep in that bus, because you have some level of trust in that person. We have trust in God. That's the reason why you can close your eyes and sleep at night, that I believe my God will surely wake me up. Even there is that trust is just so much that we place at one side. Once I sleep like this, I will wake up so time, because you trust God that He will do it for you. So another thing is that it is paramount to make any personal relationship successful. As husband to wife, especially our husband is not living in the same town with us, is because we have some level of trust with you. If your wife is not living with you, you have to trust her to some extent, that I believe she will not cheat on me. I believe he will not cheat on me. So you have that trust. If you have that trust, there will be your relationship will be successful. You have to build your relationship on trust. If you don't trust your partner, you will just be stressing yourself unnecessarily. You just give yourself IBP. I used to say it. I don't have to give myself unnecessary tension. So you have to trust that person to some extent. Trust is very important in every kind of relationship we find ourselves. And if there is no trust, there is no basis for friendship. Our friendships will be built on trust. What are the things that lack of trust cause? It causes stress. I've mentioned it earlier. It causes frustration. You just be frustrated, and it causes inability to communicate effectively. You won't be able to communicate effectively, and in an organization, there will be slow performance on a particular task, because you won't trust your co-worker. You won't trust those people that are in your team. So there will be slow performance on a particular task that is given to you, and it causes health problem physically and mentally. There will be problem. You just be thinking, you just be burdened. The burden will just be much on you. But if you trust those that are working with you, if you trust your partner, if you trust your community, if you trust God, you will have mental and physical health. You will be healthy mentally and physically. And another thing is, how do we build trust? I told you earlier on that trust is built. It's not something that you can walk into a supermarket to buy. No, you have to build it. Some people build their trust for so many years. So we have to build your trust. How do you build trust? Number one is that you have to be honest. Honesty is very important. If you are honest, you'll be able to trust. People will be able to trust you. So honesty is very important in every kind of relationship. You have to be honest if you want people to trust you. So you have to be honest. Now, another thing is that you have to honor your commitment and keep your promise. If you promise somebody that don't worry, tomorrow I will come to your place, keep your promise. If you want them to trust you, know that I will come tomorrow, and when that tomorrow comes, please, I cannot make it, and next tomorrow they will. If you promise them next time, they will not believe you, they will not take you serious. But if you are someone that always keep your promise, if you are someone that always that is always committed to something, then you will be trusted easily. Another thing is that you have to communicate effectively. If you communicate effectively, you will be able to share secrets with yourself. You won't have any reason to hide things from yourself. So communication too is very important. Then another thing is that you have to be helpful. Help your fellow human being, be helpful in your place of work, and show people that you care. That is how you can build trust. That is how you can build trust. Then admit when you are wrong. You cannot be right all the time. So admit when you are wrong. When I'm sorry, I am wrong. Then people will be able to trust you. So trust is very important. And the one thing that I want you to take home today is that trust is like a glass. Once it is broken, no matter the level of amendment, it can never go back to the previous state. So try as much as possible not to let your people have any doubts in you. Don't let anyone have any doubt in you. Keep your loyalty. Let people have that trust in you. Knowing that once a glass is broken, it can never go back to the previous state. So with this, I want to thank you for joining me today. Thank you for your meaningful contribution. Thanks for joining us. And one thing I want to tell you is that help us to build this community. How can you help us? Invite your friends, invite people, tell them to come and join us on 4G Community Impact Initiative. Tell people to join us. We need more members. In order to give back to you, we need members. You to help us to help you. Help us to invite people, share. And thank you for joining us this morning. I am your host today. My name is Queen Adeyemi Adejoke Adebiyi, Queen Triple A. Thank you for having us this morning. So join us again next week when we will be discussing another beautiful topic. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.